Good morning, everybody. Well, we're off on another adventure today. It's bloody cold again. 2 degrees so far, and you could ask yourselves, where the hell are we? Where the hell are we? Are we off on a boat somewhere? Nah, we're not. What it is, we're at Tibshelf Services, and we've come here early because there is a McDonald's here. And obviously we've come to have a McDonald's first before we walk off. And we're going to see some epic things today. We're going to go and see where both colliery pits were, the pits of Tibshelf. We're going to walk through the village, and then we're going to head off under the M1 to start our journey. But that's why we're here at Tibshelf Services. Follow us, we're going to have an epic day. JJ, you going skiing? He says going skiing. Buenos dias. Hello. We're cutting through here simply because we're not going to go. Oh, this is getting muddy. I've got my right shoes on, at least. But we're cutting through here so we can get onto Saw Pit Lane or Sand Pit Lane. One of the two. We're not going to the M1, that's for sure. It definitely is Saw Pit Lane. I've just seen the name of it. I just hope we can get through here. It's this or go all the way around, which is not something I really wanted to do. Well, there definitely is a cut through here, but look at that for steepness. Wow. Well, we're going to do it. We've just seen here there's a cut through. The thing is, I don't know where that goes. It must go to somewhere else. But anyway, got the M1 on the left hand side, guys, and we're going now towards one of the old pit sites. One of the two, because there was two around this area, and they were both linked by the Colliery branch, which was also part of the Great Central Railway. So yeah, today we're going to be following a part of the Great Central Railway. But before we do that, we're going to show you where the one of the old pit sites was, just up here. It's going to be an epic adventure. It already has started epic. We're all covered in mud. Can't go wrong with that, really. That means we're having an adventure. JJ, you okay? Is he alright? JJ slipped a few times, so did I. I think the only one that didn't slip is Sam, which means that stick she's got, if you're watching, Josh, that stick she's got, I think is the best of all of them. That skiing one. Now you're going to tell me there's another cut through. Yeah. That one's got little steps there to cut through. Yeah, well, I don't know the area, so I just guessed it. But yeah, we've all got our sticks today. Jay's got his. Sam's got the best one. Show me the stick. Where's it from? Prime Care. Prime Mobility. I've just noticed here, that looks like a hat disintegrated in the floor. Maybe it's a miner's hat. I doubt it. Anyway, so the big industrial site that is going to be on the right hand side in a minute, that was part of one of the pits in Tibshelf. In fact, there was 4. There was 4, but 2 different sites. So what we're going to do, up there on the right hand side is where one of them was, or 2 of them, let's say, and the other 2 were further down, where we're going to show you later when we're coming out of Tibshelf, on the way out when we go back to Newton. Now, more or less where we are right now is also where, straight across here, you wouldn't think about it, you wouldn't realise now with what is around here, but more or less where we are now, just a little bit further up, I'll show you, is where there was the colliery branch, the Tibshelf colliery branch. So there would have been loads of sidings around here, lots of ways out, little train lines that went from that one up there that we can't see behind there to the other one over there, and obviously the M1 wasn't there before. So it's here, the point where it went, and over there's nothing to see now, but it was right here where the railway went. The Tibshelf Colliery branch, that is, came from up there where my wife and son are, and the railway line went all the way down. You can see from the stones it went all the way down here and across the landscape on the other side of the M1 and straight down to the other pit. We're going to walk to the top of Tibshelf and we're going to walk down the village itself. So there's some nice buildings there. Let's go and have a look. Production of the oil began in 1919 and they had 6 barrels a day. But yeah, Tibshelf is well known for that. The first mainland oil well. Does that mean there's a lot of oil in the area then? Underneath the ground? Possibly. You can't get in there obviously, but that's the old colliery side on the right hand side. Tibshelf. Oh, right. Yeah. 2 dog walkers there just told me, oh, there's nothing to see in Tibshelf. Well, maybe not. But you have to, and she was like, well, there's no colliery left. I said, I know. There doesn't have to be a colliery for me to film where there was one. Do you know what I mean? And every village, however ugly it might look to some people, for me it's new and it's different. And here we've got an example of an old farm, barn, whatever it is. I know it's old from these posts. See these posts here? Not only that, we've got something here, guys. Now, you might know more of the terminology than I do, but look at this here. What is this here for? Or was for, even? Do you know what I mean? Things like that. I do spot things. So we're going to now go into the actual village of Tibshelf, which apparently is not a lot to see. I know it's quite a long village. I know there's a lot of new houses and whatnot. But we're leaving by, on the left-hand side, the old colliery. And we're going to go down to the lower pit, which was at the bottom of that hill. I can see the old church. I'm hoping the Tibshelf church is open as well. What was here then? Anybody know? Looks like there would have been some building here. I'd be glad to know if anyone knows that. Please comment below. Yeah. Look at that, it's beautiful, isn't it, over there? Do you want to walk across that more? I'm joking. So this would have been probably one of the entrances, so we do want to know what that building was over there, because it looks quite oldish. Right, we've got to walk across the M1 again. I say again, we have not even crossed it yet today. There's some kind of farm over there on the hill. It says something there, but I don't know what it says. So there's yeah, the other cottage next door is fine, but we're talking about this one here. Looks a bit abandoned to me. Yeah. Is that where you're going to come and live? Yeah, you're going to live here? What's that say? Hurst Farm. Overmore Farm. Makes sense with the name. Can we go in there? It's open. Yeah, but isn't there like animals? You can't just go in like you can abroad. I mean, in places like Germany or Spain. Germany I don't know anymore, but when I was younger, Spain, you could just go in. Go, 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 go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Up the football here. I don't know. I get nervous on high bridges, I do. Look at that. The monstrosity of the M1. The same M1 that when we were in Wirksworth, we saw some of the bricks there that were used for this M1. Actually, on the left down here, you probably can't see it, but that stretch of land just here and more stretch of land further down was part of where the colliery branch went. The sidings, the train tracks. I'll show you a little bit more as we get down there. That house you can see there on the right hand side, not the bungalow, the one after, was the old corn mill. What are they? Moles? But yeah, all the way down there basically. Over there, further down, is part of the old branch that went across them fields down to the other pits that we'll show you later. So there's the corn mill again. A lot of bungalows around here, but I do know that there it says Victoria Terrace. Victoria Terrace was part of... Oh look, we've got something. I like that. On this site, 1782, nothing happened. I love it. Who's put that there? Look. Yeah, that's a nice little cottage as well. They're all nice, isn't it? Corn mill, old corn mill. But yeah, look what it says there. Read there on that site. But these are some of the old houses here in Tibshelf, because there's a lot of new estates I've noticed, but these are old. This terrace here is old. Pretty, aren't they? Towards down that way, by the way, where that tractor's going. I told you we always see tractors. Down there is a garden centre which has got the first oil well in the UK. I was going to go and see it, but it looks like we're going to have to go on another day then. But that's fine, we'll do it on another day. It says mill house on that one as well. So could that have been the site of the mill as well? Or was another mill? Could have been many mills around here actually. The first oil well that's in a garden centre. I think we're going to see it when I bring my wife, because I'm bringing my wife on Valentine's Day. I say Valentine's Day, it's already passed. But I'm bringing her for a Valentine's Day surprise. God, it's cold. Bringing her on a Valentine's Day surprise. I know it's a bit later, but the kids are off school. And the reason behind it is, I'm taking her to... Well, I nearly said the place there. I'm taking her to a big hall. Now, after I've been to that hall, we're going to stay nearby in Hardscroft. And near Hardscroft is the old well as well. So it's all interlinked together, so we can quite possibly see it on the day we're in the area. Do you know what I mean? But I wanted to come to Tibshelf before we actually go down into that area, because it's not too far from here. I'm going to show you some more old cottages. Walk down the main strip. As I told you before, Tibshelf is... it's like a shelf. It's like a long area. On either side we've got houses. That's quite old. The entrance, I mean, look. Maybe not, maybe just splendour. You can tell the houses here were built out of the quarries in the area. Pretty. So, more or less where we are now, between Chesterfield Road and Hardwick Street, which is a bit further down there, a long time ago there was a tornado. Not any kind of tornado, it was like a whirlwind. And it caused havoc up this side of Tibshelf. Yeah, where does that go?
God knows.
It looks like it's just for bins. But I wonder why there was one here at all. Cellars. Don't know. Maybe something else. Nice old cottage just there as well. Just here as well on the left hand side where this Stafford Health Centre is, there used to be a terrace and it had a lot of miners' houses, and I don't know, but that house there could well be one of the only ones left in the area. It does look quite old, doesn't it? It was quite nice as well, so yeah. And then we've got a quite big house there on that corner. Starting to see some epic houses. Beautiful. So we're going down the village, or the main part where the church is. That's always, well, it tends to be the main part. And then down there we're going to end up back on the fields again to show you the old, well, the other pit site. So the other two pits, as I said earlier. And down there is where Tibshelf Ponds is as well, nature reserve area. But yeah, it's quite mad, isn't it, to having thought that up here there was once a tornado. Where does this go then? I don't know where that goes. Maybe to the old terraces. Anybody know what used to be here on the right hand side? It just says Tibshelf Industrial Estate. This was more or less the site though where the old mining houses were. So I'd be interested to know if that's what they were in here. Or was there a miners' welfare club as well? Not too sure on that one. But it was definitely around here where the old pit houses were. Got some nice houses up here on the left hand side. You can see down there all these streets go downhill towards where the pits were. Well, along there actually was lots of different shafts and the railway lines that went across to where we are going. We're heading towards the 5 pit trail area as well today, so that's cool. Tibshelf Infant Nursery School. Obviously no one here today. This is why we chose to come here. Now then, that looks like an old building. Wonder what that was there on the left hand side. Wow, look at the views down there. You can't see what I can see on the naked eye. So I can tell we're on a hill. Tibshelf is like on a... It's funny because we do railway videos and we walk on like top of ridges where it all, like a bank on each side. That's what it looks like here. We look like we're walking on top of an old railway line, but we're not. But it's shaped like that, the landscape. So if we were to look at the terrain, you'd see this part where we're walking is higher than down on the left hand side and the right hand side. Nice little cottage coming up here on the left. Nice little houses here. I mean, anyone who lives here, sorry about that, my finger got in the way. Anyone who lives around here can quite possibly tell me what there used to be in these places. Vicar Lane. Looks nice there, I like that. Little entrance there. Oh, that's a nice little cottage as well. The one next to it. Oh, that one there. Pretty, isn't it? With the green shutter things. I like it. So, the Wizard of Oz. What is the connection with the Wizard of Oz? Is it possible that it's to do with a tornado? If you've looked at the film, you'll know exactly what I mean. Think about it. Huh? That could be why they've got that there. But it was around here where the tornado went up as well. Anyway, we're going to head off towards the church. And then we're going to go on a little bit off the 5 Pits Trail. We're going to show you where the old train station was on the Great Central Railway. We're going to walk around that area a bit. And then we're going to go back to where we were last time. When we come on the Silverhill Trail, and we're going to walk a little bit back the way we came last time. If you didn't already know, guys, oh, another cottage there and the church, but if you didn't know already, the 5 Pits Trail that goes in that direction goes to 5 old pits. First of all, including Tibshelf, where we are now. I was expecting this side of Tibshelf to be a little bit more pretty, and it is. Gonna try and get in the church, although I don't think it's open. But we can have a look. St. John the Baptist. Don't think we're going to find it open, but anyway. Nice little cottage there as well. Then we've got Church Lane with Kerry's next to it. So I think it's some kind of bar or restaurant. A strange house linked onto this one, haven't we? Nice little church. It's nice, this part here. Oh, it's got a nice little walkway entrance. I'll show you in a minute. If you go down Church Lane as well, you come onto the 5 Pits Trail, which we are going to do actually. So I think we might go down that way now. Yeah, might do that because we've got more time today. Here it says one of the bishops. It's one of the main entrances to the church. I don't expect it to be open, but you never know. Nope. A war memorial here. Nice little church though, isn't it? Pretty. Got that walkway into the church there. That looks a very old building there. That Kerry's thing. Look how old that looks. I reckon that was a bar. Got a nice little statue of Jesus up there. Much bigger than I thought, if I'm honest with you. Much bigger than I thought. I guess we've got an old cemetery behind here. Pretty little place, Tibshelf. I mean, okay, it hasn't got the most amazing of houses, but it has got some epic houses, but not a lot of them. This looks like a way down to the cemetery. Yeah. Nice little cemetery there. Babe! Where's she gone? I like these entrances. They're cool. Don't like getting people's number plates too much, but why are you parking right in front of where I'm trying to take a video? Do you know what I mean? I think they're over there still. Yeah, they are. Babe! Because we've got a little bit more time, we can go down that way. That's nice, isn't it? Where I am. That's pretty as well. Old building there. So yeah, down there where that lady is coming from, up there is the 5 Pit Trail. And so yeah, JJ, that's all the way to a place called Hardscroft and Pilsley. Might be saying it wrong, I know what I'm like. That's where some of the coal was delivered to, and the oil actually. The oil was delivered as well from Tibshelf to Pilsley. Who are you shouting at? Who can you see down there? Come on then, Jay, let's go and see where the old station site was. So we are on the 5 Pit Trail, and we're going to get that 5 Pit Trail further up north on a different adventure. But today we're heading down into where Tibshelf Town Station site was, which we're coming up to our next point. Don't think there's anything there, but we're going to show you where it was. Yeah, that's the butchers that we were told about. And next to the butchers here, on this towards the Tibshelf Ponds 5 Pit Trail that we're on, Phoenix Greenways, I forgot to say that, is more or less where the station was. You can tell more or less here from here because these bricks here and on that side and across here would give you more or less the width of where the train lines went along here. So right along here, between that road there and that house there, is where the Great Central Railway went from Tibshelf Pits that we're going to show you now, all the way up north of England towards Paisley and towards the other pits that were further up. Homewood, I think one was called. So we don't know exactly where it was, but we could see a bit of concrete again on that side there. It was definitely around here, guys. The Tibshelf Town Station. Now, it's a bit confusing on the map because originally I thought it was a Midland Railway line. And yes, the Midland Railway line probably did come near here, but the main line that came through here, and as I say, the station would have been up here somewhere. I wonder if it was like underneath here, or was it on top? It must have been on top surely, because the 5 Pits Trail carries on that side. Anyway, but nice to see some old photos of the place as well. All I do know is that it went down there, and that's where the pits were, the other pit of Tibshelf. All this area down here on the left hand side, where we're looking at right now, beautiful, is where the whole pits were of Tibshelf, and they obviously connected by the branch line to where we were at the beginning of the video, which was up there where the M1 was. So all of this land here had branch lines and shafts and all sorts that went all the way down there to the M1, because on the other side of the M1 is where the other colliery site was. So we're going down here. This is known as Tibshelf Ponds, and we've got some lakes down here, and then we're going to walk up back the other side and carry on our epic walk today. We've been near here before when we went to Newton, but today we thought we'll come Tibshelf, and soon we'll come in Hardscroft and Hardwick Hall. Did you hear me? Hardwick Hall. If you heard me, that's where we're going with my wife. The Valentine's surprise. Couldn't go on Valentine's Day because we were busy on that day, but we're going on a romantic walk there. Hopefully you've heard it. Where are we going? Hardwick Hall. Maybe you heard that a bit better. But yeah, nice little walk today. We love our walks. It's lovely down here, I've heard. I'm ready with my trousers and my socks on top of my socks, on top of other socks, on top of other socks, and on top of my trousers that I'm wearing underneath these trousers, because I need to keep away from insect bites. Simple as that. Let's go and have a look then. Tibshelf Ponds. I was about to go down there, and then I've just seen horses only. Tibshelf canter track. These are the kind of things I've told you in the past year. Don't go down them. Don't even go on the side of them. Just don't go down them. A horse might run you over, then you'll know about it. You alright, JJ? You looking at someone's house?
Yeah.
Stop nosing about.
What?
Yeah, you're nosing about?
Yeah.
What did you say?
So that too.
Yeah, and then what happened?
So the set.
Right,
So the truck.
yeah. I love it when he tries to talk. Don't you, babe? Hello?
Huh?
When Jay tries to talk.
Yeah.
Jay, go on then, carry on. What are you saying?
Do off dead.
Yeah.
Do off first.
Really?
Yeah. I got this in there.
Yeah. What's this?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. It's a view.
Yeah.
Look.
This again.
It's all quite new, most of these houses now. Newish, anyway. Lots of new inhabitants in the area. Yet again, we're on a hill. No surprise there. Mind you, there was a lot of hills around here because of the colliery. We're going towards Tibshelf Ponds, and then near the ponds further down is the site of the actual pit, the colliery. Although there was buildings all extended all over the landscape here. And then we're going to walk back down on a trail we've already been on, but we're coming from this side. Yeah.
Where's the station?
Yeah. Are you going to? Where are you showing us? What are you showing us? The ponds?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't go swimming in them. You can't swim in them. He's disappointed.
Yeah.
Are you disappointed?
Yeah.
Why? Did you want to swim?
Yeah.
No, you can't swim in them ponds.
What did you say?
What did I say? You can't swim in them ponds.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can like have a look if you find any fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the jet?
Well, I was going to go down here, which is where the pits were. But I've been recommended to come down this way because we can also get to the lake this way. To the ponds, that is. I can still cut across anyway.
What, with Mark?
Oh, where's he gone? Yeah, Mark. Because your middle name was Robin, wasn't it? Yeah. I've seen a Robin, it's gone now. Some nice little cottages down here. In fact, I'm glad you come down here in a way, babe, because down here are the houses that were once used for the miners in the area. Sorry about the cough. But yeah, you just reminded me something. These houses down here, not only these ones, some further down there as well, were all for the miners that worked in the pits here. I remember this because it's called Elm Tree Row. It's quite famous. You came this way on purpose, didn't you? Elm Tree Row. It's quite well known for the cottages here that were for the miners in the area. Tibshelf and Newton Angling Club. Go on then, Jay. Go through there. Ready?
Whoa.
Well done.
Whoa.
Tibshelf. Oh, there's the angling club. What do we have here? More information of Tibshelf Ponds and the 5 Pits Trail. Here we go. Here we go. In 1984, Tibshelf Ponds became one of the first Derbyshire County Council schemes to form a nature reserve from a disused colliery site. That's where we are now. That's what I was talking to you about earlier. You can have a read of that. And that's where we are, more or less now. Yeah, we're on Sunnybank. No. Yeah, we are. We're around here somewhere near the car park. What are you doing, sir, if you don't mind me asking?
Feeding birds.
Oh, these things. Yeah. Can I get in there? Not thin enough. Here's a nice pond. Look at that. This man's doing that. That's cool, isn't it? That's cool how he's doing that. Yeah. Them two have gone over there. Oh, there's the other pond over there. It's quite nice down here. I quite like it. So yeah, on the other side of the ponds is where the pits were, the colliery. In fact, it was all around here, but especially down there. What's here? What is it? Fish. Right, JJ saying hello to everybody. I was wanting to show you, up there on the top of the hill is Newton. Right, if you go right on the Silverhill Trail, you end up going towards the famous Blackwell colliery site. and you end up going towards Alfreton and Westhouses, which is another place we will cover in the future. No doubt about that. This lady down here apparently is doing a video for her YouTube channel. How about that? Did I hear something about YouTube? Wow. Now that doesn't happen every day. That does not happen every day. That doesn't happen every day. What's your YouTube?
It's cycling.
Look, she got a card. Yeah. Well, my name's Lost Pilgrim.
Yeah, that was very kind of you to say come down.
I know
Yeah.
you've got special needs as well, so we're taking lots of places.
You are? That's me.
Oh.
In the mud. And I didn't know that was going to happen today. I'm a bit disappointed.
We've had the same problem. We've been slipping everywhere.
Yeah.
I've got a card as well. I just don't bring them out as often as I should.
Pilgrim's Way. Pilgrim.
Lost Pilgrim is
Lost
me.
Pilgrim.
Yeah, lots
Yeah.
of Pilgrim Nav.
And this
Well, if
is
you put a note on mine, you'll
Julie
say,
Phelan.
"You met me."
Yeah.
Yeah, will do.
Or,
Uh-oh, what have you seen? Is there people coming behind you? Don't worry about it.
Where you got your camera, that's cool.
well,
So yeah, we just spotted this,
roll in between.
we just spotted this,
Yeah, it's not,
do you do cycles then? All the time?
yeah, but
Yeah.
I haven't done this one before.
Oh, bless
There's a lot of mud up there.
you. There is.
Have you come from down there? Because I'm going back down that way.
There I am.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you. I love this area, but I don't fancy going it with feet, my shoes. But that's where we went last time, where the old station was, and Kirsty's old, you know, Kirsty, our friend, their family's vehicle repair centre was down there with the old station as well. So there's a lot of stations here. We're going to go on camera now, look. We're going to try and get a picture with this famous YouTuber. Yeah, turn around, babe. Look. So that's who we've just seen. And she just told us her husband does all the editing and is a photographer as well. So that's really cool. Julie Phelan. Not every day we see other YouTubers. Anyway, we are now going back the way we came last time when we went to Newton. We're going to go underneath a viaduct and then we're going to go down towards Teversall, past Briley Forest ways. So we're back at the viaduct where we come last time. Beautiful viaduct, New Lane Wood, or New Wood Lane Viaduct. It's a beautiful structure, it really is. And you know, down here there was a mixture of all kinds of rock formations and different stones. So that did include mudstone, siltstone, sandstone, and a few other things, including coal, all mixed up in the bedrock here. This is a lovely viaduct, I really like it. Whether I'd cross it or not is another question. On the top, I don't like my heights. Got to conquer that soon. But anyway, we're back along here where we've come before, and we're going to cross underneath the M1 and going to pass again the old Dimmingsdale, old disused colliery as well. It's a different brick here. Or is the other brick just eroded or something? Can you see that? That looks newer. That looks newer than them parts, but it could well be that it's just eroded over the years. Lovely curve on that again. Look at that. Architecture, engineering, fantastic. So yeah, we do a lot of looped walks. We'll go to places and then we come back on ourselves again and then go back across again and then find routes that we've been on before, all interlinked together. That's what we do. That's what we love to do. And as I say, coming soon, I'm not going to say again the name of the place, but coming soon is another video very close to this area, a romantic walk, which we're going to hopefully start in Plesley, go along the Rowthorne Trail, and then end up in the location where I'm planning to go. That's going to be another early morning. It's early morning now. It's only 10 AM. We've been walking for quite some time, but that's what we like doing. We like walking. It's good exercise, and you're always going to see fantastic and beautiful nature, old pits, old railway lines, the whole shebang. It's a beautiful area. It's Derbyshire, but we're moving into Nottinghamshire very soon. There we go again, some old bricks there on the side. Could have been anything. Could have been to do with the railway line here, or maybe nothing. Could have been just rocks maybe that have fallen from up there, because up there was where all the pits were. See more rocks down here as well. I reckon this is a bit of sandstone along here. I could be wrong. It's all overgrown obviously, so it's hard to tell. I've got a feeling we've got some sandstone. Was it siltstone? And you see just there bits of sandstone. I'm pretty sure carved out here obviously for the railway line to come down. Obviously the M1 wasn't there before, but this was carved out for the trains to come down here. So where we're doing, what we're doing, well, we're heading towards the wooden stoned pub. We're not going in there, we're going to go past it and go towards Briley, can't even say it, but you know where I mean. Oh, had to be done. Woo. JJ, what's he doing? He's had a good talk today on the video. I've enjoyed that. There's the old bridge down there. See if we can see it from here. We can zoom in a bit. Yeah, I'll take a photo of that. That's quite cool with the two bridges like that. And then we'll carry on. As I say, on the left hand side now, right side last time coming down, is where the disused remains. I don't even think there is any remains. There's a few bridges and whatnot, but only the bridges of this Silverhill Trail. But that was where Dimmesdale was, on the left hand side down there. Another colliery in the area. There was many. And we will do the fire pit trail very soon in the future. We'll go to different places up there. I'm not going to do it all in one go, so we're going to get the fire pit trail in different parts and go to different places. But yeah, another epic adventure. Next stop, the signal. Top of old railway lines. Love it. Love it. Remember to subscribe, people. Help me get to 2,000 subscribers. I will remind you that I don't do this for money. I don't do my videos to get money, and people say, yeah, right. There's no yeah, right about it. I've got someone with disabilities who claims different money for his disabilities, and if I was to work as a professional YouTuber, that would hinder and cause issues with his payment. Therefore, I don't do it for money. I don't do it for money. Whether I'll do it one day, maybe, if I have enough subscribers, have thousands and thousands, maybe I'll be able to do it as a job full time, and then yeah, maybe then I'll earn something. But it's not monetized at the moment. I've been like given the chance to earn a few bits and bobs doing videos, but that don't interest me. I do it for passion, not as a job. Tell you what though, I am thinking, guys, of getting an app or something that you link to YouTube that says buy me a coffee. I think it's called Coffee something with a K. I'll look into that. That I'm willing to do if anyone wants to buy me a coffee on my journeys, because I always go somewhere for a coffee. There's that old bridge we saw last time, because that's where the old pits was down here, Dimmesdale. So yeah, I might do that, buy me a coffee. That could be an option. But none of that Patreon, none of that, and none of the monetization. I'm not interested in getting money. I'm interested in showing people walkways It's a bit like a visual guidebook. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do a guidebook of the different trails I've been on. Although some will get muddy, some of you fall over. Is it really worth it? I don't know. But I could call them maybe the lost tours. I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll think about it. And sooner or later, as I say, I might have that thing where it says buy me a coffee. That's if you want to. No obligation. Anyway, thanks again. So please subscribe if you want to. For me, it's about just getting, see how far I can go. See how many subscribers I can get. I thought it was, my aim originally was 1,000, and now I'm nearly on 2,000. So thank you everybody for your support. If you can, please comment below. That's one thing you guys are lacking. You're not commenting below. You are, but not all of you. But then I guess you're bored. I get it. My video's quite boring. It's alright. As I say, I don't do it for money, so it doesn't really bother me. Either way, no obligations. But if you want to subscribe, please do. Right, so as you know, we're on the Midland Railway, the old Midland Railway, which is the Silverhill Trail. More or less where my wife is sitting, until the bridge, and a little bit further on, was Witeborough Station. Witeborough, I think it is, or Witeborough. Right here. And that will make sense why the pub that we went to last time, Woodland something, we went there for lunch. That will make sense why the pub was called the Rail Inn pub before, the Railway Inn. Because it was right next to, not only was it right next to the railway, it was next to the old station. Witeborough. 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 You tell me. I get these names wrong. And we're coming up now to where the signal is that we saw last time. The signal. Which obviously belonged to Witeborough Station. Not to the Midland Railway itself, like I thought. I thought it was just a sign, a signal just for the railway. It was for the actual station that was here. So on both sides of here, where we are, any minute now would have been where the platform was. So we're standing on an old station, on top of an old station. When we went to Brierley Forest, when we went to see where the old Sutton colliery site was, we walked back towards Tibshelf Visitor Centre. Now when we did that, we went across the actual place where Skegby Colliery is and Skegby Junction, and we didn't note them. So today I'll show you. JJ, say choo choo! Right here. That's the station. Right here where we are now. Makes sense, it's a bit wider here. Right here, Witeborough. And as I say, a bit further down as well. It's quite wide here, so this will make more sense. It was right here. Obviously, nothing to see apart from the old signal. Take a photo. Actually guys, I've just spotted a bit of the old wall there from the station, just behind there. Can you see that? Just behind there, and a bit more in between the trees there. But I've definitely just spotted a bit there. Wow, nice. Bit of the old station right there. Beautiful. Very waterlogged here, but we can see a little bit more wall just behind there as well. Can you see that? That belongs to the old station here. That is a very cool little find. It's all overgrown. It's always great to see a little bit somewhere. What's up there then to the right? Was I up there last time? I don't think I was, but there is some posts up there. We've got a little bit, no more evidence on that side. Not much on there. I think it's all overgrown, but it was definitely there. But what we do have is these bits here, these slabs here, which would have been part of the old station as well. Just here, because we've got the metal rods things sticking out of them, as you can see. Just there. So we didn't really notice that last time, and these bits here and this we didn't notice last time because, well, I didn't know there was a station here, but I found out there is one. Pretty. Love it. The old Witeborough Station. Came down that time when we went to have a burger, and we walked down this way. We went that way. Now we're walking this way. I'm glad we're doing this, because what we're doing now, as I said earlier, we're going to show you where Skegby Junction was, where Skegby Colliery was, which is nothing there now, by the way. On the opposite field is a famous coal mine as well. Another coal mine in the area. That was known as the Molenyeux Colliery. The Molenyeux Colliery. And that's going up towards Tibshelf as well. They're all interlinked. But a lot of these collieries now belong on private land, which is fair enough. My question is though, does it have a lot of oil or coal underneath? In Tibshelf, could well be a lot of oil there. Could be a very rich land actually, if you think about it. More or less where Witeborough Station was, by the way, was the boundary between Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire. Because Tibshelf is in Derbyshire. And now we're going towards where the old Skegby Colliery was, which is obviously Nottinghamshire. Coming down. We've got something else here. Again, this looks like it could have been... Doesn't look like sandstone to me. But there is a lot of different stone in the area. It could be sandstone or it could be siltstone. Didn't know about siltstone till today. Not sure. It looks like our JJ's lost his teddy that he's always got with him. Where is it? Has it gone? Are you going to have a new one from now on? Yeah. Alright then. He's had that one a while. That was given to him by a famous person that we know from Northamptonshire called Aaron Lambo. You'll know who that is. If you know, you know. What a cracking guy that is. Right, so we're going up this way. That way is towards Tibshelf, where we've been before. Now I'm going to try and get a local to tell me this. Excuse me. Is it Briley or Brearley? Briley. All right. Got it this time. Thank you, sir. Briley. I always get it wrong. Briley or Briley. Look. Lovely. Sorry. I haven't heard that for a while, that word. Mucker. Ta-da! That reminds me of mucker. Not heard that word for a while. That's in Only Fools and Horses, babe. Hello. Beso. Mwah. Bit of Spanish there. Beso. All that land on the right hand side where we got stuck near a farm last time, which is an agrotherapy farm, but I believe you have to go there by appointment only. And it's hard to get to. When we tried to come down the other side, which was down there on the right hand side there, and we couldn't get through the fields, if you remember, we struggled. Not got the right wellies. I need to get wellies, I keep saying this. Anyway, what I didn't know at the time is it was part of the old Skegby Colliery. And all the land on the left hand side where we are now, which was the right coming down, is where Molenyeux coal pits were. And it was a big area actually, Molenyeux. Quite big pits in this area, a lot of them. So when people say sometimes, oh, lots of people don't have jobs. Well, you took the jobs away from the miners. There were many, many, many people. Many. JJ loves horses. Horse riding. Look, keep in to the side. Keep in this way. Keep going. Or maybe better we stop a minute. Yeah, let's stop. I'll take a photo. That's fine.
Thank you. Come on then.
Briley.
Briley.
Briley. See, I still get it wrong. The gentleman's told me. Up there, I think there's a golf. Is that a golf course or something?
You can put up a ram, and then you can bring into the visitor centre and cafe.
Yeah, we've been there. That's where the memorial thing was for the five miners. Was that in Skegby or was it Sutton?
That was the Briley pit, I think.
Yeah.
Behind us again.
Another horsey behind us. So last time when we come out of Briley, still can't say it. Briley, we went that way as we went down and then to the end and right to Tibshelf ways. This time we're coming up this way. I'm going to get the path to the left near the top, and we're going to end today in Stanton Hill. Trying to catch up with my wife so she can say goodbye. I know what she's going to say. Thanks for coming, babe. Bye.
Adios.
Adios. Told ya. So, talking about where old pits were, around here was Sutton Colliery. Sutton. Or Broley, known to the locals.
Jay,
1 minute, Jay.
look.
Horse coming again.